How to factory reset a Lenovo PC or laptop without the password. In this video, I'm going to show you how to completely wipe everything from your Lenovo computer without having the password. So if you forgot the password and you just want to be able to use your computer again, I'll show you how to completely wipe everything off of it so that you can do that. And if this video helps you, please consider giving it a like and also subscribe to my channel because that really helps me out. So to get started, from the lock screen here, what we want to do is go down into the bottom right and you should see a little power icon. Select that. And then before we select anything, hold down the shift key on your keyboard and select restart. If it asks, go ahead and select restart anyways, and just keep holding the shift key until the screen turns blue. So you may see the logo, it may say, please wait, just keep holding the shift key. It may take it some time, but after a little bit, you'll see choose an option and the screen will be blue like this. You can let go of the shift key and we are now in what's called recovery mode. So from here, find and select troubleshoot, and then select reset this PC. So you have two options here, but if you don't know the password, what you're probably gonna have to do is select remove everything. But if you wanna keep your files, you can try keep my files, and this will remove the apps and the settings and everything, but it'll keep the personal files on the hard drive. So I'm gonna select remove everything. Then in this option, we can tell it how we want it to install Windows. The cloud download will give you the latest version of Windows. It may take a little bit longer because it has to download, but the local reinstall will be good if you're on kind of a metered connection to the internet, because it's just going to use the Windows install that's on the computer currently, and it'll update Windows to the latest version once you get everything reset. So I'm going to just select local reinstall and it'll update later. Now, if you have multiple drives in your computer, you can have those wiped as well by selecting all drives. But if you want to keep that data and just factory reset the hard drive that Windows is installed on, just select only the drive where Windows is installed. So once we get here where it says just remove my files or fully clean the drive, this really depends on what you plan on doing with the computer after we do this. So if you're going to be selling the laptop, giving it away, something like that where you're not going to be using it in the future, I recommend doing fully clean the drive, because that's going to make sure that all the files on the computer are not only deleted, but they cannot be recovered. So it's going to go through and actually write over all your data so that it's very secure and that you don't have any of your private information leaked. Now, if you're going to be using it in the future, select just remove my files, and this will mark everything as deleted and give you the space on the hard drive, but it's not as secure and it doesn't take as long. So I'm just going to select just remove my files. So now we're on the last step. It's going to give us an overview of what's going to happen to the PC, and it's also going to recommend that we have the computer plugged in during this process. Depending on the selections you made, it can take up to several hours for it to go through this process. So plug it into a charger just so it doesn't die during the process, because that can cause a lot of issues. So once you've read through this, you're fine with everything. That's what you wanted to select. Go down, select reset. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to factory reset this computer, but it'll then start rebooting. You'll see it reboot several times and it'll go through the reset process. It'll show a percentage of its progress. And once it's done, you'll need to set up the computer just like you did when you first bought it. So you can do that and set up an account with it, and then you can start using it again. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel.